Right, today I'm going to fix the sliding door in the Transit. I'll take you over and give you a quick look at it. You can see what you think. I'm going to have to start pulling ply lining and stuff off. I'm going to switch the camera around, let you see the other side. Okay, so this is inside the van. As you can see, it's ply lined all up to the roof. I've already drilled some of the rivets out, and we'll take you walk around and show you what the door looks like, show you why it's been changed. As you can see, the runner's very rusty. But more importantly, I don't know if you can see that there. Move the door back a bit. As you can see, the track itself is rusted through, and it's actually causing the runner to jump off the rail, causing the door to fall off. So we're going to fix that today. I have a new rail which I'll be installing shortly. I'm going to put you on pause just now. We'll take the plywood trim off inside the van, take that off completely, and then we'll start again. Okay, as you can see, we had to kind of break the ply lining down. It was actually stuck on pretty firmly to the box over the wheel arch, so it wouldn't come off. So we cracked it down, but it's fine. It'll be riveted back together anyway. And you can see the holes along there where the door rail runs. So the next step is to get the door off, get the rails opened up, take that off. Okay, now we're ready to start working on this. First thing I've got to do is remove, you can just see that there, the mount for running the door onto the runner. That's held on with some Torx bits, 2 screws, as you can see, one at the bottom, one at the top. I'll be removing those. I will not take them all the way out. I'm going to leave them sitting fairly loose so it can support the weight of the door until such times as I'm ready to actually drop the door down onto a jack or something just to hold it. So we're going to get this off and then we'll come back to you. Okay, bit of a challenge trying to get that off. As you'll see, that's the bolts I want to remove there. There's my bit that was going into it. Unfortunately, with the door fitted on the rail, I couldn't get the Torx bit in to get it out. So what I've done is dropped it off with the rails broken, propped it up on a stand just to hold it, and I'll undo those bolts. Well, there's a will, there's a way. Okay, as you can see, that's the door hinge off. Okay, it's just 2 big Torx bolts, and the door actually sits on those rollers and runs along the track. You're probably wondering why I took it off. There's a good reason, I'll show you in a second. As you can see, okay, I've put the screws back because you never ever want to lose screws. Okay, there's the damage to the track that we're going to be removing. Okay, in order to remove it, what I'm going to have to do is undo the bolts that you might not see, but they are there. You can just about make it out. It's like 10mm bolts. I believe there's 5 of them, plus one at the far end of the runner. Now, the reason for taking the hinge off is because the hinge actually fits here on that side of the runner, slides all the way along to the end and then bolts to the door. So you have to fit the slider onto the runner first of all. So I'm going to take the old one off and then get the new one fitted, then drop the hinge in, and we'll come back in a second. Well, that was fun. As you can see, these are fairly deep, which makes removing the bolts very, very difficult. The bolts themselves rubber backed, which means that when you unscrew them, they actually stick on the stud on the back of the rail. Made it incredibly difficult to remove it. There's a new rail there that's just about to go in. Made it really hard to pull them out. I had to use needle nose pliers to extract those bolts there. That's wee nuts with the rubber bush on them. So I had to try and grip that through those little holes and pull them out without dropping them, because obviously if you drop them, they're lost. I would need to find more and it'd be rattling about there forever. Right, so that's done. I'm going to take the old rail off and then we'll come right back. Okay, so it's very soon as you may never see this here. That's the old one that I've taken off. As you see, it's rusted to hell. I'll try and get a better shot of that. Very easy if I turn it that way, I think. As you can see, it's pretty rusty. So it's because this thing's gone out of focus. Come on, autofocus, start working. So that's the old rail. Okay. Right, I'm going to pause this for a second. Yeah, sorry, badly got a focus shot here. Yes. Yes. As you can see, my kid wants to watch YouTube. Okay, so there's a new one. As you You see, nice and solid on the top, unlike that, which is rotten to death. New one, all done. So I'm going to give the van a bit of a wipe down, it's a bit dirty inside. Inside here where the wheel was, as you can see, I'll go beside. I'll give that a quick clean and polish, a wee bit of rust treatment on there maybe. Put it all back together again, and we'll come right back. Okay, so wee bit of masking, bit of rubbing down, painted over that with a rust primer, a rust cure thing. Should leave it 5 minutes or so, it'll be fine. I can maybe just re-dodge a paint over it, bolt the rail on, pull the door on, job done. Okay, so we'll come back shortly. Okay, while that's drying off, I'm going to fit this into the new runner, which is over there. I'll just show you how this is done. I'll try and do it with one hand, obviously, holding the camera. Okay, so at the far end of the runner, there's a section like this. Okay, it clips into place. There's a small stud at the bottom, okay, which you can screw out of there if you can get into it. This is a second hand one, so obviously it's going to be sitting there a bit awkwardly. So what we do is get the runner, and we drop it in that way up into here, and it should roll all the way through. I'll probably put a bit of grease on that because it's looking a bit rough. So I'm going to go do that now, and we'll come back to you in a moment. Right, okay, that's the new deal bolted into the front. Okay, you can't really see it, I'll move you around there, there you go. That's the bolt going, the bolt holding it at the present. I ran a bit of, as you saw, rust cure over that side. As you can see, it's not totally fitted yet. It's still moving on it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to tighten a couple of the bolts in the back. Now, like I said, these were not easy to do. So, in order to put them on, what I'm going to do is try and get the rear one on first. Okay, you can see in the hole there, that's where I have to put this. So let's see if we can just feed that on a wee bit. This may require me to put the camera down. In fact, I think it is. I'm going to pause this just now, and we'll come back to you once I've bolted them all in. Right, okay, that's all the bolts on. New runner's in place, solidly. Okay, you see the sliding mechanisms here. Just need to bolt that back to the door, and I am done. So we're going to pause here, and when I come back I'll show you actually working. Right, okay, so door runner's in place. As you can see, much better than it was. Look at that, nice and tidy in there. No damage, door should lock without any issues now. He says, I need to lubricate that hinge a bit. So, we just put some wee bit of grease in there just to get it working fine, and that'll be me. So, job's done.